a blessed day, learners. Be ready and prepare yourselves as we embark on a journey of learning and enjoyment in this video. This time, we will be studying the 8 items of social science through the reviewer set 4E. Stay safe, and may God bless you always. Welcome to the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5.
Historically, what document apportioned the seats of the House of Representatives in the Philippine Congress and appended in the 1987 Constitution? Letter A. Legislation. Letter B. Resolution. Letter C. Ordinance. Letter D. Constitution. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Constitution. Ang tamang sagot ay D. Constitution. Explanation: the document that apportioned the seats of the House of Representatives in the Philippine Congress and was appended in the 1987 Constitution is the Constitution itself. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land and serves as the fundamental legal framework for a country. In the case of the Philippines, the 1987 Constitution, which was ratified in 1987, established the structure and functions of the government, including the legislative branch and the apportionment of seats in the House of Representatives. Paliwanag ang dokumentong nagbahagi ng mga pwesto ng kapulungan ng mga kinatawan sa Kongreso ng Pilipinas at idinagdag sa konstitusyon ng 1987 ay ang mismong konstitusyon. Ang konstitusyon ay ang pinakamataas na batas ng lupain at nagsisilbing pangunahing legal na balangkas para sa isang bansa. Sa kaso ng Pilipinas, ang 1987 Constitution, na niratipikahan noong 1987, ay nagtatag ng istruktura at mga tungkulin ng pamahalaan, kabilang ang sangay na lehislatibo at ang paghahati-hati ng mga pwesto sa kapulungan ng mga kinatawan. Legislation refers to the process of making laws, while a resolution is a formal expression of the opinion, will, or decision of a legislative body. An ordinance typically refers to a local law enacted by a local government unit. However, in the context of the Philippine Congress and the apportionment of seats in the House of Representatives, the primary document that determines such matters is the Constitution itself. Ang batas ay tumutukoy sa proseso ng paggawa ng mga batas, habang ang isang resolusyon ay isang formal na pagpapahayag ng opinyon, kalooban, o desisyon ng isang legislative body. Ang isang ordinansa ay karaniwang tumutukoy sa isang lokal na batas na pinagtibay ng isang lokal na unit ng pamahalaan. Gayunpaman, sa konteksto ng Kongreso ng Pilipinas at ang paghahati-hati ng mga pwesto sa kapulungan ng mga kinatawan, ang pangunahing dokumento na tumutukoy sa mga naturang usapin ay ang mismong konstitusyon. Which is a guarantee of independence for the judiciary? Letter A. Administrative function. Letter B. Judicial power. Letter C. Quasi-judicial autonomy. Letter D. Fiscal autonomy. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The guarantee of independence for the judiciary is most closely associated with option B. Judicial power. Ang garantiya ng kalayaan para sa hudikatura ay pinakamalapit na nauugnay sa option B. Kapangyarihang panghukuman. Explanation: judicial power refers to the authority and responsibility of the judiciary to interpret and apply the law, resolve disputes, and administer justice. Independence of the judiciary is crucial to ensure a fair and impartial judicial system that is free from external influences and interference. Paliwanag: ang kapangyarihang panghukuman ay tumutukoy sa awtoridad at responsibilidad ng hudikatura na bigyang kahulugan at ilapat ang batas, lutasin ang mga hindi pagkakaunawaan, at bigyan ng hustisya. Ang kalayaan ng hudikatura ay mahalaga upang matiyak ang isang patas at walang kinikilingan na sistema ng hudisyal na malaya sa mga panlabas na impluwensya at panghihimasok. The judiciary must have the power to make decisions based on the law and evidence presented before them, without undue pressure from the executive or legislative branches of government. This separation of powers and independence of the judiciary is a fundamental principle in democratic societies and helps safeguard the rule of law. Ang hudikatura ay dapat magkaroon ng kapangyarihan na gumawa ng mga desisyon batay sa batas at ebidensya na iniharap sa kanila, nang walang labis na panggigipit mula sa mga sangay ng ehekutibo o lehislatibo ng pamahalaan. Ang paghihiwalay ng mga kapangyarihan at kalayaan ng hudikatura ay isang pangunahing prinsipyo sa mga demokratikong lipunan at tumutulong na pangalagaan ang panuntunan ng batas. While options A, C, and D, administrative function, quasi-judicial autonomy, and fiscal autonomy, may have some relevance in specific aspects of the judiciary's operations, they are not directly linked to guaranteeing independence for the judiciary. Independence primarily stems from the judiciary's ability to exercise its judicial power without interference or influence from other branches of government or external entities. Habang ang mga opsyon A, C, at D, administrative function, quasi-judicial autonomy, at fiscal autonomy, ay maaaring may ilang kaugnayan sa mga partikular na aspeto ng mga operasyon ng hudikatura, hindi sila direktang nauugnay sa paggarantiya ng kalayaan para sa hudikatura. Ang kalayaan ay pangunahing nagmumula sa kakayahan ng hudikatura na gamitin ang kapangyarihang panghukuman nito nang walang panghihimasok o impluwensya mula sa ibang sangay ng pamahalaan o mga panlabas na entity. What should allow for increased U.S. military presence in the Philippines? Letter A, Visiting American Forces Agreement. Letter B, Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. Letter C, Philippine-U.S. Treaty. Letter D, Subic-based Treaty. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B, Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. Ang tamang sagot ay B, pinahusay na kasunduan sa pakikipagtulungan sa depensa. Explanation: The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, is an agreement between the United States and the Philippines that allows for increased U.S. military presence and activities in the Philippines. The agreement was signed in 2014 and serves as a framework for bilateral cooperation in areas such as joint military exercises, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, and maritime security. Paliwanag ng Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement (EDCA) ay isang kasunduan sa pagitan ng Estados Unidos at Pilipinas na nagpapahintulot sa pagtaas ng presensya at aktibidad ng militar ng US sa Pilipinas. Ang kasunduan ay nilagdaan noong 2014 at nagsisilbing balangkas para sa bilateral na kooperasyon sa mga lugar tulad ng joint military exercises, humanitarian assistance at disaster relief, at maritime security. The Visiting Forces Agreement (VFA) is a separate agreement between the United States and the Philippines that governs the temporary presence and activities of U.S. military personnel in the Philippines. While the VFA facilitates military cooperation, it does not specifically address increased U.S. military presence. Ang Visiting Forces Agreement (VFA) ay isang hiwalay na kasunduan sa pagitan ng Estados Unidos at Pilipinas na namamahala sa pansamantalang presensya at aktibidad ng mga tauhan ng militar ng US sa Pilipinas. Habang pinapadali ng VFA ang kooperasyong militar, hindi nito partikular na tinutugunan ang tumaas na presensyang militar ng US. The Philippine-US Treaty is a broader term and does not specifically pertain to allowing increased U.S. military presence in the Philippines. It could refer to various agreements, including the Mutual Defense Treaty signed in 1951, which establishes the mutual defense obligations between the United States and the Philippines. Ang Philippine-US Treaty ay isang mas malawak na termino at hindi partikular na tumutukoy sa pagpapahintulot sa mas mataas na presensya ng militar ng US sa Pilipinas. Maaaring sumangguni ito sa iba't ibang kasunduan, kabilang ang Mutual Defense Treaty na nilagdaan noong 1951, na nagtatatag ng mga obligasyon sa pagtatanggol sa isa't isa sa pagitan ng Estados Unidos at Pilipinas. The Subic-based Treaty, also known as the RPAS Military Bases Agreement, was an agreement that governed the presence of U.S. military bases in the Philippines, particularly the Subic Bay Naval Base. However, this agreement was terminated in 1991, making it no longer applicable. Ang Philippine-US Treaty ay isang mas malawak na termino at hindi partikular na tumutukoy sa pagpapahintulot sa mas mataas na presensya ng militar ng US sa Pilipinas. Maaaring sumangguni ito sa iba't ibang kasunduan, kabilang ang Mutual Defense Treaty na nilagdaan noong 1951, na nagtatatag ng mga obligasyon sa pagtatanggol sa isa't isa sa pagitan ng Estados Unidos at Pilipinas. Therefore, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement (EDCA) is the agreement that should allow for increased U.S. military presence in the Philippines, making option B the correct answer. Ang Subic Base Treaty, na kilala rin bilang RPAS Military Bases Agreement, ay isang kasunduan na namamahala sa pagkakaroon ng mga base militar ng US sa Pilipinas, partikular na ang Subic Bay Naval Base. Gayunpaman, ang kasunduang ito ay winakasan noong 1991, kaya hindi na ito naangkop. Sa makatuwid, ang Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement (EDCA) ay ang kasunduan na dapat magpapahintulot sa pagtaas ng presensya ng militar ng US sa Pilipinas, na ginagawang tamang sagot ang Option B. The main item product during the early galleon trade was blank. Letter A, rugs from Persia. Letter B, precious metals from India. Letter C, Chinese silk. Letter D, Philippine products. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C, Chinese silk. Ang tamang sagot ay C, Chinese silk. Explanation: during the early galleon trade, which occurred primarily between the 16th and 18th centuries, one of the main items traded was Chinese silk. The galleon trade refers to the maritime trade route between Asia, specifically China, and the Americas, primarily facilitated by Spanish galleons. Paliwanag, noong unang bahagi ng kalakalang galleon, na pangunahin ang naganap sa pagitan ng ika-16 at ika-18 siglo, ang isa sa mga pangunahing bagay na ipinagkalakal ay ang sutlang Chino. Ang kalakalang galleon ay tumutukoy sa ruta ng kalakalang pandagat sa pagitan ng Asya, partikular sa China, at ng Amerika, na pangunahing pinadali ng mga galleon ng Espanya. Chinese silk was highly valued and sought after in Europe and the Americas during this period. It was a luxury item that held significant economic and cultural importance. The demand for Chinese silk in the Western world led to its inclusion as a key commodity in the galleon trade. Ang seda ng Chino ay lubos na pinahahalagahan at hinahangad sa Europa at sa Amerika sa panahong ito. Ito ay isang luxury item na nagtataglay ng makabuluhang pang-ekonomiya at kultural na kahalagahan. Ang pangangailangan para sa Chinese na seda sa kanlurang mundo ay humantong sa pagsasama nito bilang isang pangunahing kalakal sa kalakalang galleon. While other goods, such as rugs from Persia, precious metals from India, and Philippine products, were also part of the trade network, Chinese silk stood out as one of the main and most prominent items exchanged during the early galleon trade. Habang ang iba pang mga kalakal, tulad ng mga alpombra mula sa Persia, mahahalagang metal mula sa India, at mga produkto ng Pilipinas, ay bahagi rin ng network ng kalakalan, ang Chinese seda ay namumukod-tangi bilang isa sa mga pangunahing at pinakakilalang bagay na ipinagpapalit noong unang bahagi ng kalakalang galleon. In 1782 the tobacco monopoly was established and there was massive cultivation of tobacco except in this province. Letter A, Nueva Ecija. Letter B, Batangas. Letter C, Cagayan. Letter D, Marinduque. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A, Nueva Ecija. Ang tamang sagot ay A, Nueva Ecija. Explanation: in 1782, the tobacco monopoly was established in the Philippines, which led to the massive cultivation of tobacco in various provinces. However, Nueva Ecija was an exception to this trend. While provinces like Batangas, Cagayan, and Marinduque experienced significant tobacco cultivation during that time, Nueva Ecija did not participate in the widespread cultivation of tobacco. Paliwanag, noong 1782, naitatag ang monopolyo ng tabako sa Pilipinas na naging dahilan ng malawakang pagtatanim ng tabako sa iba't ibang lalawigan. Gayunpaman, ang Nueva Ecija ay eksepsyon sa kalakaran na ito. Habang ang mga lalawigan tulad ng Batangas, Cagayan, at Marinduque ay nakaranas ng makabuluhang pagtatanim ng tabako noong panahong iyon, ang Nueva Ecija ay hindi lumahok sa malawakang pagtatanim ng tabako. By the end of the 19th century, the most notable landowners in the Philippines owning up to a total of 172,000 hectares were blank. Letter A, Mestizos. Letter B, Spanish Hacenderos. Letter C, Spanish Friars. Letter D, Natives. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C, Spanish Friars. Ang tamang sagot ay si mga preleng Espanyol. Explanation: by the end of the 19th century, the most notable landowners in the Philippines who owned up to a total of 172,000 hectares were the Spanish friars. The Spanish friars played a significant role in the Spanish colonial administration and were granted vast land holdings, primarily through the system of encomienda and subsequent land acquisitions. Paliwanag, sa pagtatapos ng ika-19 na siglo, ang pinakakilalang may-ari ng lupain sa Pilipinas na nagmamay-ari ng hanggang sa kabuoang 172,000 ektarya ay ang mga preleng Espanyol. Malaki ang papel na ginampanan ng mga preleng Espanyol sa kolonyal na pangangasiwa ng Espanya at pinagkalooban ng malawak na pag-aari ng lupa, pangunahin sa pamamagitan ng sistema ng encomienda at mga sumunod na pagkuha ng lupa. Option A. Mestizos refers to individuals of mixed Filipino and Spanish heritage and, while some mestizos may have owned land, they were not the most notable landowners during that time. Ang opsyon A, mestizo, ay tumutukoy sa mga individual na may halong Filipino at Espanyol na pamana at, habang ang ilang mestizo ay maaaring may-ari ng lupa, hindi sila ang pinakakilalang may-ari ng lupa noong panahong iyon. Option B, Spanish hacenderos, refers to Spanish landlords or estate owners. While there were Spanish hacenderos who owned significant amounts of land, the most notable landowners in terms of size and influence were the Spanish friars. Ang opsyon B, Spanish hacenderos, ay tumutukoy sa mga Spanish landlord o estate owners. Habang may mga Espanyol na hasendero na nagmamay-ari ng malaking halaga ng lupa, ang pinakakilalang may-ari ng lupain sa laki at impluwensya ay ang mga preleng Espanyol. Option D, natives, refers to the indigenous population of the Philippines. While some indigenous communities and individuals may have owned land, the largest and most influential landowners were the Spanish friars. Option D, natives, ay tumutukoy sa katutubong populasyon ng Pilipinas. Bagamat maaaring may-ari ng lupain ng ilang katutubong komunidad at individual, ang pinakamalaki at pinakamaimpluwensyang may-ari ng lupa ay ang mga preleng Espanyol. Therefore, the correct answer is si Spanish friars, as they were the most notable landowners in the Philippines by the end of the 19th century. Sa makatuwid, ang tamang sagot ay si mga preleng Espanyol, dahil sila ang pinakakilalang may-ari ng lupain sa Pilipinas sa pagtatapos ng ika-19 na siglo. The ASEAN National Qualification Framework shall be implemented by the member countries in blank. Letter A 2015. Letter B 2018. Letter C 2019. Letter D 2020. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A 2015. Ang tamang sagot ay A 2015. Explanation: the ASEAN National Qualification Framework (AQF) was launched in 2014 by the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. The AQF is a regional framework that promotes harmonization and mutual recognition of qualifications among ASEAN member countries. It provides a common reference for comparing and aligning national qualification systems and frameworks within the region. Paliwanag, ang ASEAN National Qualification Framework (AQF) ay inilunsad noong 2014 ng Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. Ang AQF ay isang panrehiyong balangkas na nagtataguyod ng pagkakatugma at pagkilala sa mga kwalifikasyon sa mga bansang kasapi ng ASEAN. Nagbibigay ito ng karaniwang sanggunian para sa paghahambing at paghahanay ng mga sistema at balangkas ng pambansang kwalifikasyon sa loob ng rehiyon. The implementation of the AQF began in 2015 when member countries started adopting and aligning their national qualification frameworks with the ASEAN framework. The goal was to facilitate the mobility of workers, students, and professionals within the ASEAN region by ensuring that qualifications are recognized and comparable across member countries. Ang pagpapatupad ng AQF ay nagsimula noong 2015 nang simula ng mga miyembrong bansa ang pag-ampon at pag-alay ng kanilang pambansang balangkas ng kwalifikasyon sa balangkas ng ASEAN. Ang layunin ay upang mapadali ang paggalaw ng mga manggagawa, mag-aaral, at mga profesional sa loob ng rehiyon ng ASEAN sa pamamagitan ng pagtiyak na ang mga kwalifikasyon ay kinikilala at maihahambing sa mga miyembrong bansa. Therefore, the correct answer is A 2015. Sa makatuwid, ang tamang sagot ay A 2015. Which 2012 executive order institutionalizes the Philippine Qualifications Framework? Letter A, Executive Order Number 43. Letter B, Executive Order Number 80. Letter C, Executive Order Number 83. Letter D, Executive Order Number 42. In the next 5 seconds, select the best response from the available options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C, Executive Order Number 83. Ang tamang sagot ay C, Executive Order Number 83. Executive Order Number 83, issued in 2012, institutionalizes the Philippine Qualifications Framework (PQF). The PQF serves as a national policy for the development, recognition, and utilization of qualifications in the Philippines. It establishes a unified and comprehensive framework that aligns different levels of qualifications, ensuring compatibility and comparability across various education and training sectors in the country. Ang kautosang tagapagpaganap BLG 83 na inilabas noong 2012 ay nagpapatibay sa Philippine Qualifications Framework (PQF). Ang PQF ay nagsisilbing pambansang patakaran para sa pagpapaunlad, pagkilala, at paggamit ng mga kwalifikasyon sa Pilipinas. Nagtatatag ito ng isang pinag-isang at komprehensibong balangkas na nag-aayon sa iba't ibang antas ng mga kwalifikasyon, na tinitiyak ang pagiging tugma at pagiging maihahambing sa iba't ibang sektor ng edukasyon at pagsasanay sa bansa. Option A, Executive Order Number 43, Option B, Executive Order Number 80, and Option D, Executive Order Number 42, are not the correct answers as they do not pertain to the institutionalization of the Philippine Qualifications Framework. Ang Option A, Executive Order Number 43, Option B, Executive Order Number 80, at Option D, Executive Order Number 42, ay hindi ang mga tamang sagot dahil hindi ito nauugnay sa institutionalization ng Philippine Qualifications Framework.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13.
I hope you enjoyed and learned something new from our topic on social science. Reviewer, if you learned something from this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, you can leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Hoping that we meet again in my next video, and God bless you always. It is the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.